Okay, so let's look at this pedigree that's demonstrating the Y-linked inheritance pattern. Now this is probably going to be the easiest inheritance pattern to visualize on a pedigree because the only affected individuals you can have are going to be males. This means if you see even one affected female in the pedigree, it cannot be Y-linked inheritance. The other thing that's important is if you see an affected male, then he must have an affected father, and he can only have affected sons, right? And that's shown here too. This male has an affected father and only has affected sons. But if you see an unaffected father, like this individual that married into the family, he has unaffected sons. Okay, so these are the specific rules that you would look for to determine it was Y-linked inheritance. Now, given as Y-linked inheritance, we know that all females, and we know that they're all going to be unaffected, are going to have the genotype XX. And if you have an affected male, then we know that his genotype is going to have to be XY star to denote that he has the diseased allele in question. And if we have an unaffected male, then we're going to say that his genotype is XY. So given this information, we're going to start filling in the pedigree. The easiest to start with are going to be the females. All of them are going to be unaffected, so their genotypes are XX. Okay, so next let's look at affected males, and their genotypes are all going to be X star, XY star. And next we have all the unaffected males, and their genotypes are going to be simply XY. So no figuring or calculating is needed, and by simply applying our rules and logic, we know all the genotypes of the individuals in this Y-linked inheritance pattern.